Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss day 15 of LeetCode March challenge, that is minimum removal to make a valid parenthesis. This come under medium category. Given a string of opening and closing parentheses and lowercase English characters. Your task is to remove a minimum number of parentheses, that is opening and closing parentheses, in any positions so that the resulting parenthesis string is valid and return any valid string. Formally, a parenthesis string is valid if and only if it is an empty string containing only lowercase character, right? It can be written as a concat with b, where a is and b are valid string, and it can only be written as a where a is valid string, right? And just summarizing the question means we have to given a string that contain a lowercase English character, plus we have additional uh, opening and closing parentheses, and what we have to do, we have to remove minimum number of parentheses so that the resulting string should have a valid parenthesis. Resulting a parenthesis string should be a valid. And how it we can decide a string is valid or not? It contain a empty string containing only lowercase character, means it does not have any parenthesis, either opening and closing. It can be a concatenation of two valid string, or it can only be contain a valid string. Let's take an example. We have this example, right? So if you see carefully, we have a lowercase character, also we have opening and closing parenthesis, right? We have this parenthesis which is closed by this, right? Either this, right? And we have this closed by this, either this, right? Also, right? So what we have to do, we have to remove minimum number of parentheses so that the string should be a valid, right? So what will be answer here? Lead we have a uh, we have a okay, let me write. We have something like this, L this T C, right? This is one. This one is a one valid parenthesis. Second one is will be lit T C, something like this, ODE, right? We can write something like this. And how it is valid parenthesis? If you see carefully, every opening have its corresponding closing parenthesis, right? If you see here, this has this and this have this, right? Similarly, this have this and this have this. So no parenthesis does not have any. Every parenthesis should have there should be present in a valid parenthesis, or have a valid closing and opening parenthesis, right? If we take the next example, right, if you see carefully, so this is invalid because this parenthesis does not have any opening parenthesis, right? And this two is a valid one, right? And if you remove first one, what will be the answer here? We have A, B, C and D, right? So this will be the answer. We have to remove minimum one. We can remove this and this too, but we have to remove minimum number of parentheses to make a string a parenthesis valid, right? So this will be the answer here. If you take this example, what we have to do, we have to remove every parenthesis, because the no parenthesis make a valid, so it should be the answer a empty string, right? Because it does not have any opening parenthesis. It also does not have any opening parenthesis, it does not have any closing parenthesis. Similarly for this, so we have to return a empty string, because in the first one it can be an empty string, right, to make it valid. So now question arises how we can solve this, right? If you know the problem of how to calculate a given string or given string of parentheses is valid or not, we can use it stack, because we have to maintain whether a closing bracket does have its corresponding opening parenthesis or not. So we can use stack. And how we can use stack here, we create a stack something, and what we do, if we have a character, we ignore them, and if we have a parenthesis, opening parenthesis, what we do, we push into the stack, right? Again we push into the stack. Again we have a closing parenthesis, right? First let me remove this, right? Now we are here, we have a closing, we remove this, right? We have a closing, we remove or pop the element from the stack. Now you see we have a opening closing parenthesis, but our stack is empty, right? What we do in this case, we have to mark it as a another special character. We mark it as something like this. Let's summarize this. What we do, we have a two condition when we got opening parenthesis and when we got closing parenthesis. If we got empty parenthesis, what we do, we just push into the stack. And when we got closing parenthesis, the two cases arise. First one, what is the first one? If stack is empty, replace with a special character, replace. And second one is that if stack is not empty, we have to pop element from the stack, right? We have to pop, and at the end what we have to do, and if after this, for example, we have something like what we have to do, we have to retrieve or traverse the stack element, we pop the element and mark it as a special character. For example, we have something like this, not like this. Let's take the last example, right? If we have a stack, right, in the first case what we do, let's remove this. In first case, this is a closing bracket, we mark it as a special character, I use hash. Again this stack is empty, we mark it hash, right? Again we got the opening parenthesis, push into the stack, right? We got opening parenthesis, push into the stack. Now we traverse whole string. Now what we have to do, but also in this case we don't push a actually string, we have to push a index, right? This is a 0 1 2, this is 2, we have a 3, right? What we do, we pop the element and mark that index as a special character. So we have a 3, mark it as a special character. Again we have a 2, we mark it as a special character, right? And at the end what we have to do, we have to again traverse the string and just append or create a new string whenever we don't find this special character, right? When we go here, what we do, whenever we see it does not have any special character, we create a new string. So L E E, we have a string something like that, and we have to return that as a string, right? So this is the algorithm. So what is the time complexity? Time complexity is order of n, right? And space complexity is also order of n, right? We use extra space as a stack. But can we do in a better space complexity? Can we do in the order of 1. Yes, we can do. We have another possible solution, like let me remove all this. So what we do, we can use a count variable, right? We count variable that initially as a 0. We are using same logic here. When we see a opening parenthesis, we increase, like two cases here. When we are opening parenthesis, increase count. When we got a closing parenthesis, what we have to do, again we have a two cases arise. First, if count is 0, if count is 0, make it a special character, right? And if count is greater than 0, what we do, we decrease count, right? These two algorithm again. And after traversing the whole string, what we have to do, again we traverse the string from reverse. Whenever we receive a opening parenthesis and our count is greater than 0, what we do, we have to mark it as a special character. And at the end, again we have to traverse the string, and whenever we don't see any special character, we put or insert into a string and make it a string, or we have to return as a answer. Let's go to the code side, right? So I am implementing the second one, that is a time complexity as the order of 1. Again, first we have to find n is equal to s dot length, right? Again we have to create a char. We have a array that is a s2 2 char array, right? Then what we have to do, we have to traverse the string, right? And we have a char is equal to char c is equal to array dot I. If current is equal to opening parenthesis, right? Also we have to create a count variable. If we have a opening parenthesis, we have to increase count by 1, right? And else if count if current is equal to closing parenthesis, right? If we have a closing parenthesis, what we have to do, we have a two option, right? If count is equal to 0, what we have to do, we mark it hash dot I is equal to some special character. I use hash, right? If count is not equal to 0, what we have to do, we have to decrease the count by 1, right? And after traverse the string, now we have to traverse the string from end, that is a n minus 1, I greater than or equal to 0, and I minus minus, right? And whenever we see current is equal to opening parenthesis, right, and count is greater than 0, what we have to do, we mark it as a special character, and we have to decrease the count by 1, right? Now we have to build the answer. I am using a string builder, right? And again traverse the string. If c not equal to any special character, what we have to do is sb dot insert append, right, c, and again we have to return sb dot to string, right? So this is a solution. Let's try running it. We have a convert. Okay, sorry, we have to pass as a string character, right? also have a character. Let's try again. Let's see. I have written a test case here. Let's try this. This is passed. Let's submit the solution. Right, this is passed. So this is a solution of this problem number 1294, minimum removal to make a valid parenthesis. Hope you like it. If you like this video and solution, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.